What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. You remember the last upload talking about money, talking about financial success and how you can become a bajillionaire and all the sick angles? This video is not gonna be that because I'm a little mad and I'm a little sad. Yeah, because I feel like everything's been going too well recently, so some stuff had to mess up, right? This video is gonna be filled with bad news and a little bit of good news. But mainly bad news. First up, hold on. Ah, that's some good news. That's good as fuck. Okay. You remember this fridge? Now look at this thing. KitchenAid, top of the line. Expensive. Overly expensive. We had a little problem. The ice maker wasn't working, right? Don't worry. They came out. It's under warranty, obviously. They came out and they fixed the entire ice maker. They replaced it. Not just that they replaced the whole ice maker. It still doesn't work. They came back out. They said the heating element, it's freezing where the water goes to make the ice, and now they have to replace the whole door. The fridge is like 3 weeks old. What? The whole door Why? Next thing in Grumpy Mac's world, you see these beautiful flowers, okay? Look at these roses. I mean, they're kind of dying now, but I got this beautiful bouquet for my beautiful fiance for Valentine's Day. It was super cute. And then there's these flowers. Look at these. You guys ever seen some shit like this? Hold on a second. Look at that.
Birds of paradise.
Birds of paradise. That's supposed to look like a bird or something, right? These flowers, not in a gloating way, not in like a, I don't know what I'm saying. These flowers are really expensive because I found out that these are birds of paradise and they're like really expensive ass flowers. Only one bloomed. I feel like I got ripped off. If I buy flowers and they don't bloom, I should get my money back. I should get one flower, I should get a third of my money back. Bloom!
I think each one of these.
Bloom! All right, we can't have this much bad news. We got to have some good news before we get to the really, really bad news. Remember a while ago when I said we're doing a little upgrade over to our master bedroom? You remember this old door? We couldn't see through it. Look at this piece of crap. Don't need this anymore because new door install day. Look at this. Boom. They are ripping the old one out, and look at this glass. Look at that. Dude, you're gonna be able to see through it. We're gonna be able to see the lake over there. It's just gonna be beautiful. And while I'm out here, I realize that Taylor and I don't utilize this pool area as much, and it takes everything in me. I talked about in this podcast. I wish when I redid this whole backyard, okay, I spent a whole bunch of money redoing everything, and I wish that because I rebuilt that because there was fire damage, but why didn't I extend this out and make like a covered area with like a TV and like a fan and everything? I just got this stupid, like, you can't put a table over there. It can't fit anything. It's just dumb, but I'm not gonna spend any more money. But what I am gonna do, I am gonna spend a little bit more money. I am gonna upgrade kind of the patio furniture. I wanna move all of this out. I wanna put like a 6-piece dining table out here so Taylor and I can come out and like eat food, because right now there's not really a table. I wanna have a tabletop, and we're gonna move some of this kind of over there. And I was thinking about getting like some chairs and like a nice little fire pit, maybe down in the grass or something. I don't know. We're gonna redo this because this year we are gonna be spending all the time out here. Dude's gonna be out here. We're gonna be playing cards, playing bingo, Uno, Othello, Monopoly, Call of Duty. I don't know. We're gonna be hanging out outside, and I'm really excited.
So bright. Oh, I love it.
Whoa! It's like the same, but there's a window there.
It's so cool.
Go ahead, act like, get these pillows out of here. That's all right. So you're snoozing, you wake up. Oh, boom!
This is nice.
Look at that, and then, hold on. Hey, dude, no, you stay here. You look at me through this, dude. Hold on. No, dude, no, go over there. No, go over here. Come here. Dude, use the window. Oh, yeah, look at that. Boom! Look at dude just looking out. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I know I seem super grumpy. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this video. The title, Bad News Surgery. Max, what kind of clickbait is this? Well, guys, I have the worst luck known to man because 2 weeks ago, I was in the shower doing shower things, and I look down at my lower body and I notice a little swelling of sorts. And then, typically when something new is happening, you're like, it'll go away. Days went by, a week went by, still didn't go away, still a little swelling in my groin, okay? In my groin, next to, I have a hernia. I have a hernia, a groin hernia. It's a inguinal hernia, where the soft tissue bulges through a weak point in the abdominal muscle. My intestines are pushing through my abdominal wall and are bulging into my skin. And I went to the doctor and they confirmed I have a hernia. Listen to this though. Is it okay to live with an inguinal hernia? An inguinal hernia isn't necessarily dangerous. It does not improve on its own, however, and can lead to life-threatening complications. I have an appointment on Tuesday with a surgeon to set up a surgery. What is my life? I don't even lift heavy. I power lift for 10 years. No hernia. I stop deadlifting. I get a hernia. What? Okay, welcome to Max Explains Stuff as if you're a golden doodle. I'm gonna take what the doctor told me is happening it's right here. It's so annoying. Why is this happening to me? You know what's another crazy thing, guys? It's my right side of my body just hates me. Remember forever ago, I got the mole removed, giant surgery right there. Shoulder guy on my right side. Groin hernia on my right side. My toe on my right side. What is going on? Okay, so we have this turkey, okay? And now the turkey is gonna represent my intestines, okay? And now my fingers are gonna represent my abdominal wall. So what's happening is when the hernia is doing its hernia stuff, when I don't know, when I'm exerting energy or straining, basically the hernia, it's like, oh, there's the abdominal wall and the intestines are now pushing through. So that's why I'm having a bulge. But then when they stop, they go back, okay? So it swells and it goes back. It swells, then it goes back. It swells, then it goes back. Super disgusting, I know. But here's where the complication happens. If you don't get it fixed, it can swell and it can't go back. And then your intestines are stuck on the outside of your abdominal wall. Then you essentially die. I don't know, it's really bad. Then you have to have emergency surgery. So what they have to do is they have to go in and they can do this like laparoscopic, I don't know, it's science. I don't have time to explain hernia surgery to you guys, but they go in and they do something so that it puts this like guard against it so my intestines don't push through my body. I feel defeated, to be honest. I don't understand. Why is this happening to me? I'm doing everything right. Why are my intestines pushing through? I'm sorry if my energy's a little low, guys. I have a hernia, okay? And I can't lift more than 50% weight at the gym right now because of the hernia. And then when the recovery is gonna be like a couple weeks, but I can't lift for, I don't know. I'm just really stressed out. And this is so gross. This is gonna have so much freaking I hate when food has like so much like cleanup. Wait, you know what doesn't have a lot of cleanup? Factor meals. Wait! You guys don't know about Factor? Well, they're actually the sponsor of today's video, so let me tell you about them. And please order some to help my hernia. I have a hernia. You see, guys, Factor is an amazing company that delivers fresh, never frozen meals directly to your door. These bad boys are curated by chefs and are dietitian approved and scrumdiddlyumptious. It's time to take the guesswork out of your diet. With Factor, there's no mess, there's no prep, there's no cleanup, and everything is ready in just about 2 minutes in the microwave or the oven. And they have so many options. They have Chef's Choice, Calorie Smart, Vegan and Veggie. They have amazing things. And today we are cooking up the shredded chicken taco bowl. I can't wait. Not only does Factor help me get closer to my goals by taking the guesswork out of my nutrition, it saves me time so I can spend more of it with Taylor and Mr. Dude. Because imagine this nightmare. You gotta get in your car, you gotta go to the grocery store, you gotta walk through the aisle, you gotta stand in line for maybe hours, maybe even days. You gotta go home, you gotta cook, you gotta clean up. With Factor, no, all of that is done. Guess what? Now you have more time to hang out with friends and family. Thank you, Factor. We got some cheesy chicken, some corn. Every time it's so good. Guys, you need to try out Factor. If you were interested, head to factor75.com and use promo code MAX50 to get 50% off your first Factor box, or click the first link down in the description. Again, that is factor75.com and use promo code MAX50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. Now, let's get back to the vlog. Read some books. You know, God, it's so hard for me to start sentences sometimes. Let's talk about something positive. The warehouse that we moved into for Sour Strips, I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it a lot. The space is great. The team feels united. I like that we're not at multiple warehouses, and I'm just glad we got this. But we had some free months built in to our lease agreement in the beginning, and starting in March, we have to start paying rent, which is like $60,000 or something. Oh no, that made my hernia bulge. Oh no. And one thing that I definitely am happy about is this lobby. Look, we got some pictures hung up. We have a little shrine to our ghost collab. Look at this. Look at this beautiful model's hands. It's Taylor's. They're Taylor's hands. It looks so nice. I'm so freaking glad we did this. Oh my God, I hated that little stupid reception desk. I hated it. Sup, Callie?
Hey, buddy.
I've introduced you many times in the vlog, but just in case they don't know, who are you?
I'm Callie. I'm our social media manager.
So if you've seen Sour Strips and some of your favorite artists' hands, such as G-Eazy, Lil Yachty, who's that new popular guy that we're sending it to?
Benson Boone,
and a million more. She's the reason that it gets out there.
You're welcome.
What are we doing this weekend? What are we leaving for? We'll already be there when this video goes live. What are we doing?
We're going to Miami for the Gymshark Lift event.
Yeah.
Second year in a row.
Woo! So
Woo!
Gymshark did the lift event in LA last year, which we made a vlog about. Now it's in Miami. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So we're going to go over all the planning for that. Next vlog will be pretty sick. It's going to be Callie, myself, Taylor, Daryl the dentist, and his lovely fiance. That's some more good news. Unless my hernia bursts while we're at the event, then you're going to have a bad time. Okay, so for the pull-up bar, we can definitely at some point have contest of who can either flex hang
one too.
or a pull-up just straight competition. And if you win, you get Sour Strips. But it also could be a penalty for the spin wheel, because no one wants to be forced to work out.
Yeah.
But guess what, bitches? You're at Sour Strips.
True.
Get your ass on the pull-up bar. That's how we roll.
No one wants to work these days.
No one wants to fucking work.
But
all right, Mr. Joe Boppa-Boopy and Shawley are coming in for a podcast, a new episode of Don't Be Sour. If you guys don't, just go follow I have a hernia. Follow the podcast. I've addressed this on the pod, but I am done traveling for guests. I probably traveled to see 20 guests. I don't even know if that's accurate. I traveled to see a lot of guests, and the reason I'm not doing that anymore is because it's expensive to fly all over the place. It's hard to schedule. It's annoying to bring all the equipment, and I wanted to see for myself if I could dedicate something new in my life last year and go and try to elevate the podcast as much as possible, talk to people that I don't personally know but I can get in contact with, and I really think I proved myself that I could do it. But the outcome the juice wasn't worth the squeeze, okay? A lot of the guests, not that they have to, but a lot of them never talked about the podcast, never promoted the podcast, never shared the podcast. A lot of these really big names, my audience just really didn't care about, so I would get more views just talking to my friends. And so just the whole stress of having to always get a new guest, it ain't worth it, because when I film with my friends, which I think is what a lot of people just want me to do, it gets just as much, if not more views, and it's more fun for me, and it's way less stress, and it's just easier to do. So when the writing is on the wall, that's what we're gonna do. So moving forward, the Don't Be Sour, if there's like a guest that I'm like around at the time and it just makes sense, I'm gonna do it. But it's essentially gonna turn into a revolving group of my inner circle, just shooting the shit, talking about whatever we want, having a good time, and that's it, man. That's the future. Oh, Don't Be Sour. And I stopped doing the funny intros because it takes me so long to make those, and I don't think it benefited the podcast any amount. I mean, I understand people are like, oh, like it's funny, I really like it, but it doesn't help the actual podcast grow. And if I can cut out like 90% of my workflow to edit a podcast by not doing those intros to get the same amount of views, I'm gonna do it. Essentially, I'm just getting lazier, but I'm allowed to because of the hernia.
Wow, I love sour strips. They are so good. Wow, this is Sour Strips headquarters. Amazing.
What's up, dude?
I'm not as animated as Shelly.
You ready for the sickest podcast ever?
Yeah. Wait, what are we talking about?
Man, you know what's so funny is Joe listens to all this news stuff. In the last pod, he was getting wrecked in the comments.
For nothing to do with news.
Yeah, they said you're
African American. I called black people in Africa African Americans. That might be the dumbest thing I've ever done.
No, I can think of some dumber shit you've done.
No, that was it.
Solid pod with the boys. That'll be up on Monday. Make sure you go follow Don't Be Sour. In 4 minutes, I have to hop on a video conference for a meeting that never in a million years would I think that Sour Strips would be having this meeting with these people, this company. It's something that's sparked out of kind of nowhere. And if it happens, if what we're having this meeting about happens, this is the clip of me before that thing that it happens. And if it doesn't happen, then just ignore this. But it is definitely not on anyone's bingo card ever. This is some crazy shit. But we're a crazy guy with a crazy hernia. Okay. Wish me luck. Never mind. I thought the meeting was at 4. It turns out it's not till 6 o'clock. Time zones are tricky. It's like, how are you at this time and how am I at this time? No one even understands how time zones work, so. Meeting postponed. All right, yep. Thank you so much. Bye. That was an hour-long meeting, and that could not have gone better. This is something. It's going to be like the Avengers. It really is. It's not definite, but it's definitely possible. And we're going to make it happen. And y'all are going to go, oh, can't do that. The hernia. And just like that, we are, oh my gosh, it's dark over here. Hold on. We are ready to go to Miami, motherfucker.
Welcome to Miami.
We're gonna be doing the Gymshark event. We're going to STK. We had a reservation for Kiki on the River, but apparently someone rented out the whole Kiki on the River and kicked our reservation out 48 hours before we were supposed to be there. Ain't that about a bitch? And we're going to Sexy Fish.
I'm sad about my outfit.
You're a Sexy Fish. She got an outfit for Sexy Fish, but she can't fit it over her head. It's because you have big brain. Big old brain. I got a big ass brain. I'm going to wrap the video up. I kind of teased about the conversation, the meeting I had. What are your thoughts on the...
You know how I feel. It was my idea.
It was Taylor's idea, so we'll see how that comes. But oh, I can't sit like this. The hernia. I need to finish up the night. I got to wrap this video up. No sick angles in this one. I'll see you in Miami in the next vlog. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be sick.
Wait, did they know who's coming to Miami?
Daryl.
Did they know that though?
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
That will be it for this vlog. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning. Hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for tuning in. Eat more sour strips.
And ever forward. Woof. From Dude and Future Dolly.
Oh yeah, Dolly the Dude. Not to be confused with Dude the Dude. It's Dolly and Dude the Dudes. Coming December 2024.